Well, good morning on this bright and sunny day, 8:30 in the morning, and I'm in Fuente Tojar. Had a telephone call from Pepe, owner of property. So I've had my property up for sale for a number of years with another agency, and no one ever comes here. Yeah, okay. I've got to tell you though that I think there's a problem with the roof. Okay, well, look, let me come, take a video, we have a talk about it and the price, and then see where we go from there. So I'm here. Now, let me turn the camera around and let's actually get into the detail of this house. Lots of potential, but lots of problems as well. Okay. Park your car directly in front of your property. No parking problems whatsoever. Great news, hey? Now, what's this? That's a bloody key to the door. I mean, oh wow, look at the size of that. Okay. All right, so on the main entrance, we're coming into the lounge staircase off to the left, as you can see. And the room in front of you, I would take that as a downstairs bedroom. Lovely and cool in the summertime, for sure. Okay, good sized lounge. Let's follow through here and see what we have. Right. Downstairs bathroom here. Look at this. Fully equipped. Actually quite modern as well. Nothing to do in here. Nice to see a bath. Oh yeah. A little small utility room here. Yeah. Place to do the ironing. Well, whatever. It's a storage. Yeah, it's water supply. Yeah, it's fine. Space under the stairs there. Stepping up into the kitchen. Yeah, kitchen. Really good size. What is that? 5 meters by 4 meters? Whew, yeah. All around this property, you see these original little cupboard doors there. I mean, they are so unique to keep the character. You know, a little bit of shelving on the inside there for storage there. Yeah, a bottle of beer. I wonder how many years that's been there. Never mind. So anyway, here is the second entrance to the property. I suppose you would call it back door. But it's a staircase there, straight into the kitchen. No, it's not a roof terrace. It's a hole in the roof. Okay, now, if you check out my TikTok, you'll notice I had done a complete video on termite destruction. Okay, here you go. The pesky termite has eaten. So you have this complete part of the property, this side here, that's probably, what, 10 meters by 4 meters of roof replacement. Not so expensive. Pot and beams will soon take care of that. Let me try and make my way over here. Large bedroom here. Another one here. Nice little terrace here, looking out onto the street. Yeah. I calculate for a complete new roof. Absolutely, for a complete roof. Have a look up here. Now the beams here are constructed closer together, but nevertheless, one important aspect with the construction of this property is take a look at the thickness of the central wall. That is 600 millimeters thick. Therefore, massive solid construction, and you're just hanging a roof off of either side. Okay, now this is not a major problem. It might look it, but it certainly isn't. Original stairs, tiles on the staircase there, they will come up lovely. They really will. Okay, gonna make my way downstairs. No bloody handrail again. Oh, God. Here we go. Yeah, so I'm finished now. Finished my video. You know, pesky old termites, done it again. But actually, imagine if you were a buyer of this property 2 or 3 years ago with the other agency. and then without having a proper survey done, oh my God, look, the roof's collapsed. That's not the way we work. With any property in Andalusia that's more than 60 years old, you actually need to get a survey done. You know, my video on termites is, well, you can see. They eat and they eat and they eat until there's no strength in those beams at all. Boof, your roof's gone. You know? There you go. Look, the other agency has this property up for sale for $29,900. That's too much money. We told the vendor, you know, listen, there's loads of potential here, but you know, that expense on the roof, new kitchen, paint throughout, possibly a bit of tiling on. Yeah, I would put some new tiles on the ground floor. That's for sure. Yeah, keep the tiles on the staircase. They're lovely to have the original tiles there. But I mean, you can end up with a really cracking Spanish home in the lovely town of Fuente Tojar for like less than €50,000. Yeah, and you got your own mark on it at all with a new roof. Yeah. This a lot of work for somebody, you know, with a bit of imagination. But you end up with the character. Remember the little terrace upstairs, second entrance out there. Yeah, it's got lots of little aspects here. Certainly got to keep the original front door. That key. Listen, you know where we are. Yeah, AndalusiaInland.com. Come and find us.